Hello and welcome to this tutorial series on how to use BVH animations and Blender and export in all three formats, modern, animated, into the JMonkey engine. So this will be a 5-part series, and this first part of the series will focus on how to extract specific animations from a BVH file. And I'm sure you know where to get your BVH files. I got mine from CG Speed. I'll provide the link to that. And yeah. Okay, so we'll be using BVH Hacker to extract specific animations from the animations. And this is BVH Hacker. Okay. And the animations I've downloaded them from CG Speed and then BVH format and yeah. And they're inside the folders, and the PDF which gives a list of all the animations available. So basically I'll take about 3 or so animations. So the first animation I'm going to start with is a walk animation, and 701. I'm going to be starting with 701. Yeah. Then extracting a walk animation from that one. And then now I'll be just copy this one to it's not necessary. Okay, then when you open it in BVH Hacker. And when you open it in BVH Hacker, okay, so now I'm just creating a folder where all these animations will be stored. Okay. And then now I open it to BVH Hacker. Okay, so now when we play the animations, you can see it's a working animation. But for games, you need to your animations should be translational, so they should just be rotational animations. So it will be best for your animation to be sticking in one place. So when you hit the center button, that will center your character. And then you'll want to make sure that in translation mode, you press the XYZ button. So that now when you play your animation, your character is no longer moving. It's just rotating. It's just rotation animation keyframes. And then now in side mode, the idea here is to identify 2 keyframes. It's now time to extract an animation. Just in case to identify 2 keyframes where they like for instance you go to mark it in there. Okay, just identify one spot and then you press mark it, then you go to another keyframe where the rotation of the ball is almost the same as that, so that effectively the animation will blend nicely. And then that is then you press mark out and then crop the animation. And then when you play it out, you have a walk cycle which almost looks perfectly. But then for it to look perfectly, you need to press the knit button so that you make the animations and they blend perfectly. Okay. And that's basically what's done. And then now, another thing is you need to have sampled these things. Like you can see right there about 125 keyframes. And then now when you have sampled, you choose the number of keyframes, animation frames available. Now it's reduced to 31 keyframes. And that's why it plays faster and yeah, even the file is smaller. And then now when that is done, it say that BVH file is a work which you will later use in Blender. And then now I'm going to look for another animation. It's going to be a run animation. It's in folder 9. It's the first. And now when you open it in BVH, I will just go through the same process of just extracting an animation. Okay. And you play it out. It's also the same thing. So just send it out and then press XYZ to limit its translation of the root bone actually. The other bones actually just moving as such, but the root bone is the one which you want to limit. The hip is the root bone. And now you report the same procedure and identify two keyframes where then you mark in and mark out and then crop and meet your animation and save it. And now when you play the animation, it blends perfectly. Okay. And then now you want to remove any offset settings so that you can now rotate each bone individually. Okay. So now when you go into rotation mode, in this case I want to further to fix the neck. So I rotated it about the x-axis just to straighten up the head. And that's basically how you can modify your animations. And you can see for the rest of the animation, the bone will maintain that offset. And then have sample and save the BVH file again. And then the last animation, no, it's not the last one. Actually, the last one I'm going to do is a jump animation. So I'll be using as a 1339. I was looking for a basic jump animation. Okay, for 1601 with the jump animation. Then you open it in BVH hacker. Then as you can see, it's a jump animation, but you don't want all of those keyframes, 273 of them. So you mark in where space, I want where it's standing up, just start from where it's standing up and then mark in, and then choose suitable end frame. So the animation is finished, and then mark out crop. And there's no need to meet this one. It's not a cyclic. It's not a cyclic animation. It's just an animation which does just once. And then I have sample. I actually forgot to center this one. I'm sure I'm going to do it later on. It's in part 3. Yes, okay. And then the last animation is what the punch animation. I won't be doing that one, it's not necessary. I actually got it from a boxing. It's a 1317, yes, 1317. Actually extracted from that file, and that's actually in this folder. Combo punch. It's not that one. I wanted the right punch. That's that one. Okay. And then when you play it out, you can see it's a punch. And then of course I'll have to do the fingers so that they fold up and make a punch. And I'll actually be doing that in Blender as not. Also people to do. And then again I'll straighten out the neck, removing the offset so that I can rotate one bone at a time in a separate axis. And then you can see the neck is straightened out, and so is the head. And the animation is done. And you save it along with the other animations. And just a quick look at all the other BVH files. There's 4 BVH files which have been created, and we'll be using those in Blender in the future tutorials. And part 2 I'll actually be showing you how to create make your character, and import it into Blender and set up the rig. And then in part 3 is when I'll be starting the animation. Thanks for watching.